we're gonna start this with a rant. I seriously cannot go one episode without making one mistake before I even start the episode. I did clear up my inventory. I organized my chests on camera. Like, well, organized as best as I can. And I had all my dialogues done. I had all my lines done. I even showed you this build I made off camera. Let's do this again. Fiona and Theodore's house. I finished it off camera because it took me long. I was going to do a different roof style, but then I ended up not. And I'm kind of glad I didn't. But this is their kitchen. I didn't give them a living room because it was kind of weird to have a living room in between where stairs are. I had meant to add a bathroom and completely forgot. So I'll probably do that off camera again, just because. That's the dining room. And then I come upstairs. And this is Lauren's room. Very, very green. This is a closet. And some books. I don't know what any of them are. They just showed up in the bookcase, which is nice. And then this is also a room. Yeah. This is Rin's room. And he likes yellow, so yellow stuff. And then if I go downstairs, go into here. Down here, this is Mom and Dad's room. So this is Fiona and Theodore's room. A little wardrobe. I don't know. I just decorated. They can decorate it however they want, but I just decorated it like this. I gave them fairy lights. This is little Kyle's room. And for ages, I don't think I've specified for them. Kyle is only about 4. Where Rin, I think, is 9. And then Lauren is 6. So similar age to Ellie's daughter. It's becoming nighttime. It's Rin. Oh, I gotta start with you. Watch the stitching. If you're not careful, you'll tear the fabric. Thanks. Ow. Rin, it's fine. Let Miss Blair do it. I want to know how to do this. It's so sweet. They're learning stitching. Also, I need to go to sleep. It's becoming nighttime. I run. But yeah. I built that house. Decorated. I did get rid of this big one because now that they have a house, they don't need to be living in that one. I'm gonna end up getting rid of all the buildings here. Like, they will all get demolished because I'm planning on rebuilding all of them. See what you guys are doing. You're just running around. Then you twist it like this and tie it. I can't do it. You got it? You're so cute. They're doing his hair. Okay, let's see what you guys are talking about. I just want it to be perfect when she gets back. Of course, I'm happy to help in any way I can. I wonder what they're talking about. Ooh. Oh shoot, I don't know what Darren is. They like to wander, and then I have to go find them. Let's... I don't want you to fall. I almost got it. And there's an apple tree. Speaking of, give me those apples. Because I'm going to be making more of these for an orchard. So I'm gonna need like a bunch of apples to make the apple tree saplings. It's... I would call it interesting, but it's not necessarily interesting. More of it's... Oh, there's Darren. I want to talk to him before Ellie. Can't wait to see what you're going to do next. I don't know what I'm going to do next. That's why I'm talking to you guys to get kind of an idea on what needs to get done. House is amazing. The kids will have so much space. Theodore and Fiona will be thrilled when they arrive home. That's what I'm kind of hoping for, especially for Theodore. I don't think he likes me. I was thinking of working on another build soon. Oh, that's wonderful. What were you thinking of constructing? Actually, I'm a dragon. I was hoping you could tell me. Maybe a smithy or a restaurant might be best. I really don't know. What do you want to build next? So I have 6 options. What I could work on. A grocery store, a smithy, more houses, a market, and a tavern or a restaurant. I don't know. I know I want to do the market where all the houses are, so I can't work on that one yet. So that's not an option. I don't want to work on a grocery store, only because it seems like they already just trade. Like, I think they give ingredients to the Mal and Aiden, and they make the food. That's what I've kind of figured. So should I do a restaurant because of that? I don't know. Or a smithy. I could get better tools. I did figure out an enchantment system for magic. So if I did a smithy, I could get better tools. Or I could work on more houses. Gosh, this is hard. The inn and tavern, I don't think I need to make yet. Because I don't think anyone's going to be visiting. We don't have much here. We literally only have a barn. So I'm not going to do the inn. I'm not going to do the market. Most of the houses are going to be connected to certain buildings. So, well, mine is the Lord's house. I could do that. Because then that'd knock out another really big building. You know what? Ooh. I don't know. This is hard. I genuinely didn't make a choice for this episode. I gave me all of these options. Like, no matter what option I choose, it will give me the same dialogue. I don't know. It's either between the restaurant, the smithy, or the Baron's house. Because I don't want to make a grocery store. I don't know. Well, the smithy, I'm going to have to get lava. So I want to hold off on that. So that leaves grocery store or restaurant. Not grocery store. Houses or restaurant. I kind of want to make the restaurant only because Aiden's still gone. And I want Aiden to come back to having a house. Restaurant. That sounds great. Happy building. Thank you. Alright. We're going to start on the restaurant, which means material gathering. Alright, where is... That was easy. We're going to start... Actually, I should make another axe before... Luckily, I already have a lot of the materials already. So all I'm gonna be really focused on is tree chopping. Because again, I have most of... And the restaurant is going to act as a two-parter. It's going to have the restaurant on the main floor and then the house on the top floor. And you can kind of see from the farmhouse the type of house I'm going, like building style I'm going to have. And I'm really glad I did organize those chests because then I can just go in and grab everything. And it'll be a lot easier. I was thinking of putting a second one of these trees only because I'm going to be needing a lot of this wood. Also, I am going to be doing a different floor palette, so I won't need all of the birch trees. I will need a lot of oak though. So what I'm making up and not having birch, I'm going to make up an oak. So yay. I should have gone to the bathroom before I started recording. Yeah, I am recording. I had to make sure I was recording. Because I don't know. Okay, so I'm just gonna get a bunch of this wood, and then I need this. I'm gonna need this. I'm gonna need all this. 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 And you see all this sand, right? Yeah, that's going to be important. I don't know how I did this. I'm trying to get it to go back to the way it was. Okay. I'm only one short. Oh, I meant to press that. Okay. Ah! It's time to sleep. It already grew into a tree. That's great. And I have a bunch of these saplings, so I could just make real quick to show you how it's made. Just made an apple sapling. And but the issue is I'm trying to figure out where do I want the orchard, where do I want the farms. That's my issue. That's a next episode issue, to be honest, but still. I wish composters were in this version, only because it's really hard to have a bunch of saplings that you can't do anything with. Like, I genuinely can just do nothing with the saplings I have. Like, it is just, they're there to take up space. And that's it. Also, update. Been talking with my friends. Gonna do a season 2 of a series that I have on a different channel. I don't think I have those videos privated. I will have to check. And if so, unprivate them. But I'm pretty positive those are all the videos that are unprivated. Alright, so building is boring because I don't talk. So my sister suggested I do a voiceover. I've had to redo this like 3 times because I ramble. I don't get to my points and I just talk about whatever. I like to talk about my life a lot. I do know I should not be talking about it as much as I do. But yeah, you will hear my voice, but I am going to quiet it in editing after I've recorded this audio so that the audio is louder than that, because what I'm saying in this video isn't really important. It's me just rambling, trying to fill space, but I don't fill enough space. So it's not important. What I wanted to talk about was all the stuff I have planned for this year. Because by the time you get this video, it'll be the 3rd? No, the 4th of January. So we'll already have been in the new year, 2026. What I have planned for this series is a lot. I'm not going to lie. It will be a lot for me personally because I work 40 hours a week. I do have a full-time job. I am full-time employed. Unfortunately, my job does not give me any benefits because they can't afford it. So, literally, I do my job because I love my job. And to stress this, I'm also paid minimum wage. But I am full-time. So, my job is very labor-intensive, very physically draining on my mentally. And I might not get videos out every week like I have been. I'm trying my best, but I'm surprised I even got anything above what I normally do, because normally on Sundays I am rushing to get my thumbnail done. I'm rushing to get all the editing done before Monday because I upload on Sundays. Like, I have made that a thing that I do. But it's also my chore day. Like, I have a lot of stuff I do during the week, minus my job. So I never get chores done. So I'm gonna preface, weekends are the only time I record. It's the only time I do anything. So I have to take that time to build, to do all my stuff and all the editing. It's just a lot. I'm full transparency here, and I'm trying to ramble because I know I have to go longer than like 3 minutes. But future content wise, we're talking about this series. I did mention that I've been talking with my friends about starting a series. It would be a survival server, specifically on Bedrock Edition. So we would not be seeing mods. I might personally add a texture pack to my own world. I don't know if they'll see it or something, but I'm going to be getting a realm and we'll be doing a server. But first I need to get everyone I want involved. So I still need to talk to a few people. I still need to offer a few people. I need to hear back from some people before I can even get the realm. Because I'm not going to buy a realm unless I'm actually going to do this. So there will be 2 series. They will not. The second one might not be as consistent as this one. Because this one I can do by myself. The other one I do have to do with friends. Because it is with my friends. So whenever we can have time to meet, because we all have jobs, for the most part. Some other people have circumstances. But yeah, you might hear my family in the background. They're really loud. For this series, I do plan up to 80 episodes. That's minimum. Hopefully. Well, I've planned up to 50. The 80 are give or take whatever. But I have planned up to 50. But so far, it's gone really slower than what I planned. But that's because building takes a long time, and I'm building in my videos, which is what my character is supposed to do. My character is a builder. I did make that in the first episode, and that is her role throughout this entire series. She will never become the Lord. She will never become someone super important. She's just someone that wants to help. And that's all she does. Oh my goodness. I love my family. They yell a lot though. That's also why I can't really churn out videos like a content creator madman. It's because my family. I live with my family, so I have to be considerate of them and their time. They also have a day off because New Year's is when I'm recording this. But yeah, so I have planned up to 50 episodes. But I have them in sections. So the arc we're in right now is the beginning arc. There's nothing much going on. I'm building up the village. The next one is the exploration arc, which is just what it says. The third one is the lore arc. It's when we start really getting into the characters and all that, and I'll be doing less and less building. Now, that's not to say my character won't be doing building at all. No, she will be. But it'll be less and less. And then so I went beginning, exploration, lore, deep lore, the end. So deep lore is also just getting deeper into the lore. By that point, I don't think my character will be building anymore. And then the 5th arc, which is the end, which is the end of the first season. I do plan on a 2nd season of Embers. But we first have to get through this one, and we have to get through all my arcs. I don't have an exact point in time when they begin or when they end, but I do believe I'm going to go in each description and say which arc we're on, and then we will continue on from there. That is just the plans I have for this series for this next year. I don't know how many of these episodes I will get out. I don't know how many of these arcs I'll get through within my first year. But because this is a big project, and I have all these 5 arcs, I don't know how many episodes that's going to take. For some arcs, it only might be 5 episodes. For others, it might be 20. I really don't know. I'm hoping it's not as much. And I know the lengths of the videos have been super long, but building takes a long time. So what I'm hoping to accomplish is setting myself a timer so I no longer have the 1.5 hour long videos that I have to edit down, because it's a lot. And I've been trying to focus on where I can cut, where I can like make these videos shorter but still give you the content I'm trying to get across. But yeah, those are my plans. Please stick around with me if you can. I'll let you get back to the video.
It's just easier if I get started on the server. I'll have to do one more thing of stairs. That sucks. Let me get some more stairs. Real quick. And get these back. There we go. And then this. Yeah. We're figuring it out. We're figuring it out. It's fine. That's fine. Like, what I'm thinking of doing is, so what I'm thinking of doing, get my thought process out there, is, where is my thought process? It's gone. I just don't have one, I guess. Oh well. Let me get these. And then I can get started on the roof. Because the roof is the floor of the second floor. But the second floor is going to be smaller. Because it's going to be like a studio apartment, is what I'm thinking. Because there's only 2 of them. I mean, I might give them an extra room in case their family expands. And I was thinking specifically for the restaurant. Blasphemy, I know. Go like this. I go like this. Yep. Oops. This is how I have it set up in the creative world that I've figured this out in. I do have a creative world where I've figured out all of my builds. Like all of them. So the houses you'll see minus the barn and the barn house. Those are different, unfortunately. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh, what is happening here? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm used to doing weird things. Okay, let's finish building along this way. 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's good. I'm gonna set up another one. Just because I'm gonna need a lot of spruce for this one build.
I need to stop doing that because it's starting to hurt. I don't know. I might stop here only because I'm pretty positive this is a long episode. And I want to cut it short. So I'm going to cut it here. And we've laid out the foundation of the restaurant. And when we get back, it will be finished. I will continue working on it off camera. I'll decorate it. But you kind of get the idea of what I'm looking for. And I think I'm going to keep this build style for the rest of the town because I didn't know that they were so far apart. And I really do like the warm feeling that this gives. Anyway, I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.